Hey loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today I am so excited to officially begin our new Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack Let's Play series here on the channel. So we are here with our two main Sims for this challenge, and they are actually a set of twins, which you may or may not be able to tell. So before we get too far into the series and we get into all their background, I figured we would hop into cast while I tell you a little bit about these two. So to give you some backstory, your mother gave everything to those she loved, but sadly she chose to love the wrong person. Her tragic death affected you and your twin very differently. You both became obsessed with death, but one of you began to focus on the macabre and the afterlife, while the other began to believe there is no afterlife at all, and instead focused on ensuring that the living were able to celebrate those they have lost. The recent passing of your grandparent has brought you both together as she left you her old mansion. Sadly, a terrible fire the night of her passing has left you with nothing but two graves and a dream to rebuild what once was. So we are here in cast with the first of our twins. So this is Miss Seraphina Vale. You might be able to recognize her. This is the sim I completed the Grim Rewards quest with, and I did complete that, but I just finished it off screen. So here she is. She does have a little bit of an update. I did change her hair because I was obsessed with this hair from the pack. And then I decided to give her a bunch of different fits from the pack, and I just think that they're all so cute. Her hot weather and her cold weather wear. You also can tell in most of her outfits, or actually in all her outfits, she's wearing this necklace. Her and her twin sister have similar, if not matching ones. Their grandmother and mother wore them as well. Seraphina is self-assured, she's a genius, and she also has the new macabre trait, and she still has a soulmate aspiration, and she likes the colors gray and black, so this is our dark aesthetic twin. And then of course we have a twin sister. This is Cersei. She has the ghost historian trait because though she doesn't believe in ghosts, she is very curious about them. She is chased by death, so we'll see how that goes for her. She is a skeptic, and she is also a genius. They do have a shared trait. She likes the colors white and pink and gray. So as you can see, she has a much lighter aesthetic, and she also has a matching necklace with her sister, though hers is white. A moment for this swimsuit that came with the pack. Absolutely love that. Her hot weather and of course her cold weather wear. And I'm actually obsessed with Cersei. She is my favorite of the two twins, but I am someone who generally has a little bit of a lighter aesthetic. So it makes sense for her to be my favorite of the two of them. So they are here on this lot. This is one of the new large 64 by 64 empty lots, I believe. And this is the grave for their mother. They do have some things coming. So as you can see, your household is a recipient of a will from a recently deceased sim. Keep an eye on that mailbox. It should arrive within the next mail delivery. Once you've received it, the will, be sure to read it out loud to receive your inheritance. So we are waiting for the two of them to get their inheritance. And I am going to cheat their simoleons down to 0 because I love a good rags to riches moment. And since we have absolutely no money, we need to go ahead and get started. So let's have the two of them join their respective careers. You probably already have an idea of what career each of them is going to go into. And I'm not going to surprise you. They are going to go into exactly what you're expecting from the two of them. So Seraphina is going first. She has her phone up, ready to find herself a nice job. So she is going to be joining the Reaper career. The time is nigh to don a robe and become a Reaper. As Grimm's employee, you'll be able to climb his triangular ladder and gain rewards like discussing deathly business and owning a timeless hourglass. Scry your way to the top and earn being Grimm's right hand while unlocking a truly Grim-worthy outfit as you spread death's touch wherever you go. So she is going to be a Grim turn. She's going to make $25 per hour. She works from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Sounds absolutely perfect. So Seraphina is now a Grim turn at the NWDD, the Netherworld Department of Death, and she starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. It is actually late on a Sunday because that's when their grandmother passed. So we'll see how this first night goes with them having no Sims and them having no simoleons and really no way to make any. Cersei's also going to join her career because we need to try to get both of them to work tomorrow. And she is, of course, going to be an undertaker. So Service both the living and the dead by undertaking this position. From grave digging to embalming, Sims who pursue a career in funeral industry ensure all Sims are able to move on in peace. Specializing this before afterlife care prepares you for difficult moments like discussing end-of-life services or contemplating existence. 6 feet in, you may be rewarded with a plague mask, a Murphy membrane bust, or a corpus commendation plaque to honor your achievements. Career branches here include mortician and funeral director. This is like the traditional career, but it is 10 levels, so that should be interesting. She's going to start off as a grave digger. She's going to make 22 per hour. She works 8 to 2 p.m. and she's kind of got a little bit more of like random hours, but they will both be working tomorrow. She needs to work out. That's kind of her pre-work task. Seraphina doesn't have any pre-work tasks, so I guess I'm just going to actually have Cersei go ahead and go for a jog, because that's actually what she needs to do. Let's see it. New trait related to death. Cersei is eager to get as many life moments under her belt as possible. Her time could be particularly short after all. I did notice that she's like glowing a little blue. They are also both sad just because they had a loss in the family. They did just lose their grandmother. So we will see how the grief system plays out for the two of them as well. While Cersei's doing some working out for work, we'll see if Seraphina can get us any sort of collectibles. We are starting, like I said, late on a Sunday with no simoleons. It is 4:50 p.m., almost 5 p.m. We did get the gemology skill, and she got a couple of items. I'm not sure if the Ravenwood, like, welcome party is going to come. I would think that they would, but I actually really don't know. So I'm kind of, like, wanting to hang around to see if they're going to show up, because I haven't seen them. But I'm not sure if I want them to show up. They will bring free food, which is kind of the thing that I would want from them. Aw, but I don't know if I want them to show up because I'm not sure. Girl, is Nancy part of my welcome party, or is Nancy just at my house? Is this... Oh, it's not Nancy, that's Clara. I mean, Clara, what are you doing here? I guess friendly introduction. Baby, why are you here? They did not have a good first introduction. Let's spread the gloom. I feel like that's what she deserves. Oh, she wants to be active? I think that's fine. I think that actually fits for her future career. She seems like she's having a good time over here. So she's still jogging. Clara's just here. We're spreading the gloom to her. But I was hoping that maybe we would meet some locals. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're just going to be hanging out with Clara. Okay, so I think what we'll do is have the two of them go off and try to find some collectibles, see if we can make some money. There's a telescope here. I'd be curious to have Cersei come and interact with that. Not just yet, because I don't want to lose her quite yet. Oh, also there is this statue over here. This seems like something that Cersei would be interested in. She is, of course, our ghost historian. And then we'll have Seraphina come and do some collectible stuff. Like I said, we're in a grindy part of this game, so whatever we find, we're going to pick up. Hopefully we'll start getting some plants soon. I know that kind of takes a little while, but they all should grow in by tomorrow morning. So she's going to come get the collectibles. Cersei's going to come and look at the statue, and we'll see what else we can learn. And I think there's a few other things around here that maybe we need to check out. We are getting a call from my grandmother, Luna. She's congratulating us on our sweet job, which, you know, it's probably good she called Seraphina, because Cersei would not be believing that. We do need to see what we need to do for her aspiration. So she needs to get level 2 of the thanatology skill and then get level 2 of the writing skill. Might be a good idea to put a community lot with a computer around somewhere, because I can't imagine we're going to be able to afford a computer anytime soon. So I'm going to read this, but while I'm reading this, I'm just going to have her go fishing. So, long ago during a new moon, a meteorite struck Whispering Glen, filling the sky with a breathtaking display of light and sound. Though no Sims were harmed, the event was witnessed from far. Centuries later, a gemologist discovered a glowing rock within the crater. Fascinated, he built an imposing castle around it, sealing his discovery within. Legend has it that the gemologist's find was no ordinary rock. Some say it was cursed or used to create remarkable artifacts, like Ancestor or Moppy's glowing eyes. To this day, the castle stands shrouded in mystery, its secrets kept hidden from the curious eyes of the locals. Okay, so she's got the fishing skill and she's over here getting those collectibles like we asked. But I'm curious because we heard about an imposing castle, and I feel like these are kind of some runes over here. So I'm wondering if this is what it's talking about. So let's go ahead and have Seraphina come and look for these as well. She'll get that frog. And then what is this? Because this is very interesting. So we'll let Seraphina get some more of our collectibles. She is going slow because she's sad. But we got to work with what we can. I think they essentially are going to be up all night. There's nowhere for them to sleep. So, you know, whatever they can get done, they can get done. Also, our girls really got to go to the potty. So I'm hoping there's some free restrooms around here somewhere, or else we're going to be out of luck. But she's the one that has an active career, so we will be able to take care of her needs at her active lot. Okay, so the Order of Lenore. Formed long ago, this society remains bound under the sacred mission to reunite what was once whole. Lady Ravendancer Goth's Terra deck. Lost to the winds and scattered by crows, these fragments lay hidden amongst the realm. Guided by ancient whispers, members have sought to protect these cards before their final convergence can be made. Acting as a vessel for favors, perform society member tasks to receive a piece of the puzzle. Go to Ravenwood festivals and find the helpers for the Order of Lenore to learn about the task. This just beginning. Across Ravenwood, one may use their intuition and exploration to complete the Order's efforts and locate the lost tarot cards. For hints to each card's location, view the Household Collections window by selecting the icon in the inventory panel. So we have Akade Aether. He's a widowed father. He's usually at the Moon Revelry Festival. We have Esther Gomes. She's a ghost who is often found at the Afterlife Anonymous. Zelmira Gomes, spreading the gloom and predicting your doom. This death-obsessed stem is stationed at the Thin Festival's Terror booth. And Nyan Spectre, i.e. Mr. Nervous Subject himself, a collector of sorts, the grim enthusiast is often found accepting offers at various events in Ravenwood. So we will need to try to find all of those Sims. And let me try... I know she really has to go, but I'm going to try to dig that before we head to the bathroom. And then I swear there was one... Yeah, it's right here. So after she does that, I think what we're going to actually do is have her come over here and tell Cersei about what she found. Because I think she would be curious to let Cersei know about it. We did also find our first tarot card. Yes, so we got the High Spellcaster. Seen and unseen, thou art the path between. The High Spellcaster dwells where light and dark share a delicate balance. Those who draw wisdom from this duality may unlock her ethereal presence as a vessel of divine femininity. Her essence and the cycle of the moon are closely entwined. She personifies magic in all forms and is guided by the rhythmic pulse of her own intuition. Okay, so that's all we could get fish-wise. So let's see what Cersei caught. She did catch 3 fish. I think she might be cold. Yes, she is. So she's cold. So let's go ahead and have her change clothes. Because having her freeze to death would be so very inconvenient for me. In the first part of this series, we have 3 fish, which is technically enough to cook. Like, we could have her make chicken on a stick. But I'm just going to sell them all because that makes more sense to me. What have you found? Let's go ahead and breed frogs. And then we will sell some of these things that you have found as well. We're just going to sell these. We're just going to sell all of this because I don't see any reason to keep it. We'll keep our tarot card. We'll keep 2 of our frogs. And then we'll keep our deaf frog because obviously he's going to be our little buddy. So 361 simoleons is actually not terrible. Let's see how close Seraphina is to actually making it, or to not making it to the bathroom, because our girl is going slow. Ooh, there's food over here. I don't know if Cersei's really hungry, but oh, it looks like she is starting to get hungry. So I'm gonna have her come grab a serving. I'm not sure. It goes off in like an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm not sure if we're gonna make it in time. I feel like usually if you start trying to eat something, it stays on even if it was gonna go off. Seraphina went ahead and stopped and got some because our girl understands her situation. Come on, Cersei. You're not even trying. Okay, Seraphina's also cold, so let's go ahead and have her change into her cold weather wear as well, because yet again, I need 2 Sims for this series. I imagine, going to struggle a good bit with this series. I'm really not used to playing with 2 different Sims, so I think it's going to be a little bit of a lot for me to manage, but we're going to do the best that we can, because what's the game without a little bit of a challenge? So they are both eating their hot dogs. It looks like Cersei's going to need to use the potty as well, which is just fine. Her needs are pretty good. She's just a little bit tired. There was a bench over there next to the fishing spot. Oh, well, that's interesting. Read collector sign? What is that? Oh, she's gonna actually walk up to it. Okay, I was expecting it to just be something that like popped up on my screen, but that's fair. Okay, a guide of awesome collections. Dear future business friend, a representative of Guild of Awesome Collections will be here at Whispering Glen by this sign to buy your cool stuff every Tuesday and Friday. Be sure to check on these days and keep an eye out for our signs in other neighborhoods. Yeah, you can like fitness. Okay, that's really interesting. I haven't seen anyone say anything about that. Is that gonna be like the little ghosty dude? Or is that someone else? Also, I'm gonna say that while they were eating, Seraphina told Cersei about that weird runes that she found. So I think Cersei's also gonna come over here and check this out. I don't know if I'm going to complete the tarot card collection with both of the girls or just one of them. So I'm just going to let her check that out anyways, in case we decide we want to complete it with both. Also, I feel like it kind of makes sense to her complete it because she is our ghost historian sim. Whereas Seraphina's just interested in the macabre. Cersei's also interested, just in a different way, you know? While she's not asleep, I'm going to see if there's any collectibles that we missed. And otherwise, I'm probably just going to try to have the girls nap. Yeah, basically, I think I'm just going to let the girls nap through until in the morning. And I will catch y'all then once we have some next steps for what we need to do for the 2 of them. Okay, so our girl Cersei just woke up from sleeping in a bush all night. Didn't have that many options, and this little bush looked fine. Her needs are actually really good. She has work in 2 hours, and Seraphina, I think she's fine. She's not having any fun, but otherwise, I feel like she's fine. I think she actually has work in 2 hours as well, so we're doing pretty good for the 2 of them. Seraphina Vale is a macabre sim. These sims are a little off kilter and will revel in the more morbid facets of life and the afterlife. Expect your sim to feel elated while doing dire activities she might consider to be très gothique. These sims have their own grisly dance by the name of the Ghastly Gavotte, and they also have the ability to spread the gloom to others, which we've already done. Receive a moody boost during the witching hour of a full moon and when in the presence of glorious scrim, but beware of the vibe killers in the form of the overly cheerful tunes or activities they find woefully basic. Okay, so she's also a self-assured. I wonder if we try to run home and check the mail before these 2 head off to work, if we will have our will. No mail yet, so we won't have our will either way. So I think we'll just wait and go with her to work and see what it's like working with Grim. Oh, Cersei's off to work. Look at her in her little grave digging outfit. I kind of love that it's dirty. She looks cute. I wonder how far away she's walking because I don't want my girl to be real late for work. She's walking very far, finally. Okay, so let's go with Seraphina. We need to go to active work days, and obviously that's the whole point of doing this career, right? So let's see what the most recent active career is like. The Netherworld Department of Death. Welcome to the Grim branch. Here you'll learn the ropes of reaping and attend Grim's very own training session. Make your way to the Scrabble to receive your assignment, and then feel free to prep for the reap by completing tasks such as research assignment, practice reaping, and perform scythe maintenance before traveling. As an employee, you'll want to hit your weekly souls quota, which you and your Netherline contribute to with each reap. Feel free to check your status on the computer. So we are officially here at work. And here's the lot. I think this little lot is cute. I think it's just fun. I like the look of it. I don't know how I feel. Like, it's been a while since we've had an active career though, so I am curious. So I think we need to come over here and scribe for an assignment. So I will have her do that. I also think she looks very cute in her little robe. Like, look at my girl Seraphina. I feel like we should also... Let's talk to Graham. Let's ask him for some fashion advice. An assignment has surfaced amongst the swirls and ripples, guiding you towards Reaper training. Kenny, our undead, all-around good dude training sim, is dying to meet you. Disclaimer, Grim is not liable for any accidental reapings, false soulification, or negative repercussions caused by low-level reapers. Pending ongoing lawsuit, Grim turns are legally required to complete their training, i.e. reaping Kenny, our undead, all-around good dude before Grim can assign a living soul. So, Grim thinks you should wear whatever you want as long as it's black and flowy. Honestly, iconic fashion advice. Where are we? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we just went upstairs. Okay, so let's go ahead and research our assignment. And let's also go ahead and look up historical deaths. I think that's gonna work on her thanatology skill, which I feel like we're gonna need for this job. So we might as well have her work on that. We'll do all the prep things that she needs to do because I feel like our girl, you know, isn't very good at her job, which is fine. It's her first day. But we'll do all the prep work just to make sure that she gets things done. Let's see who all we have as coworkers. Like if we have any interesting Sims as coworkers, I'll probably need to add some Sims into this save file just to kind of spice it up a little bit. We do have showers and toilets here at work, which is good. As well as fridges. I don't think we have a free counter. Like it says we can serve eggs and toast and fruit salad. I think we can serve fruit salad. Oh, there's a full stove. Okay, no, we can serve like full meals here, which is honestly really nice. Okay, so we can get all of her needs up at this lot if we needed to. And she is talking to one of her coworkers. Who is this? Kintaro Ishikawa? Let's see, what does Kintaro look like? Girl, you don't know him? Okay, just give him a friendly introduction. You've been talking to him for... I do think it's so interesting. Oh, introduction to attraction. Okay, our girl is very attracted to Kintaro. I'm not seeing it. He's looking at relatively bad built in that little profile photo, but we won't get into that. I need to scribe for travel, so I'm going to try over here. Okay, would you like to travel to your assignment location? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's practice reaping first. Yeah, let's come practice reaping, because we definitely want to try to get that done before we try to go get Kenny, our undead cool dude, right? I love that there are ghosts in this career, by the way. Okay, look at our girl. Oh, that was a beautiful practice reap. That looked perfect. You got it, mama. Oh, she's feeling ready. Seraphina has completed some prep activities, giving her an energized start to her day. Oh, look at you. And then she's playful. A grim essence is afoot. From being near glorious Grimm, even if Serafina knows Grimm's here on serious business, it's hard not to roll out the red carpet for an appearance from a guest as honorable as this. Honestly, love that, sweetie. Why don't you go and travel? Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's travel and see what we have to do to reap Kenny, our undead cool dude. Okay, Reaper training. You've arrived at Reaper training and you'll find Kenny, our undead all-around good dude. Kenny is unfortunately dead at the moment, but don't be alarmed. It doesn't hurt, we think. Head on over to his crumpled little body to survey the scene. You'll want to investigate cause of death to determine cause of death before you start swinging your scythe around. And if you need advice, Grimm is here to help. Okay, our needs are starting to look a little sketchy, but it's okay. She wants to chat with Grimm a little bit. Let's make morbid observations. We are actually in Ciudad Enamorado, which is surprising to me because this is not one of the base game worlds. So it seems like we can travel to anywhere for these. So let's go ahead and come on to Kenny and let's investigate his cause of death. Let's check his pockets, which shouldn't be helpful, but maybe we can find some money in there. We'll check for rigor mortis and we'll check his temperature. This kind of reminds me of the doctor career a little bit and like checking the body and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's cool. Oh, she did actually get some money from checking his pockets. See? Serafina's investigation is going poorly, steering her further away from the truth. Yeah, I guess like stealing his money probably wasn't like ideal, but it worked well for me. Okay, she's making small steps towards the cause of death. See, we're getting there. I just needed that $27. I love that that works. Like I wanted that to give us some simoleons from him, and I think it's great. I guess we'll check a pulse, which like ideally that's something we've already taken care of, right? Like, if Kenny has a pulse, it kind of ruins the whole game. He's not, as this little tag says, dead if he's got a pulse. So hopefully this is all we have to do. We only have one more option left. Okay, great forensics. Serafina has investigated the sim and the surrounding evidence thoroughly. Determining the cause of death is now available for her to confidently prescribe. I'm so tempted to like, is there a bed in here? How long do we have left to work? We have like 3.5 hours left to work. Can we take a nap? Hello, darkness, my old chum. Okay, she's officially friends with the Grim Reaper. Like, is it cool to take a nap at work? I don't have a bed, so this is like really helping me out. And then after that, I can just use the toilet. Okay, Cersei's home from work. She made like 130 simoleons, which is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So we should be able to build them a little something, or at least get them a tent. It is going to rain a lot, so I would prefer, if possible, to try and get them like some sort of little structure to live in, but that's maybe not the most logical decision. It's just how my mind works. I wouldn't want to live outside in a tent, so it's so hard for me to say my sim should have to do the same. So let's go ahead and determine his cause of death. Killer deductive skills. Now you're ready to collect a soul. Based on your prep work, you may be able to try a specialized reap, or feel free to stick with the tried and true. Your choice. So let's go ahead and collect the soul. So collect the soul is outlined in the training manual. Low chance of failure when going by the book, or collect the soul lazily. Low effort soul collect. Cutting corners may lead to high chance of failure. So we'll just collect the soul regularly. I can't imagine that there would be any reason to collect it lazily. Like, that doesn't seem like that would be of any benefit to me. Okay, nice slice. Kenny's soul has now been placed in your inventory. Before you leave, you're welcome to request reaping review from the remains of the deceased or from lingering bystanders. It helps boost morale. Next, return to the office and release his soul into Netherworld portal. But don't forget to file a death certificate. NWDD loves red tape. Okay, so I want to try and get everything done. Like, I would love for her to get gold because I feel like we'd make more money that way. So I'm going to try and get the next two things done. So I'm going to try to release his soul. We'll just release all souls. He's the only one I have. I know that there's like quotas, but for now I only have Kenny. So that should be good. Okay, pause. Let's see if I have time to do it. I'm going to try and like cram it in. No. Okay, Okay, yeah, let's file a death certificate. Okay, let's see if we can get our girl to make it work. Come on. I really want to get this gold for the day. You can do it. Her needs are kind of terrible. And if I had more sense, I would like try to get these improved while we're here, but I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it with filing this death certificate. I think we're going to miss it. Yeah, we did. Okay. It's fine. She made 200 simoleons the end of her shift. So let's head back home and see what we can get our girls with their first day of work. And also, I'm really hoping that our will be here. Okay, you have 1 day remaining to reach your soul quota. So we'll have to try to work on that tomorrow. So let's hop into build by, and I'm gonna just, okay, so we got technically a little box here. And then I'm just gonna put like 2 little walls here. Can I afford 2 werewolf beds? No, but I can afford 1. I could afford 2 sleeping bags, but I think we're just gonna... If I get 1 used futon, do we think they can sleep in it? They're sisters. Let's try it. This is, I know y'all are gonna be like, that makes literally no sense for what you're doing, but I'm just curious. So I'm just gonna let them both sleep. We do have mail, so I am gonna have Seraphina go ahead and come and check the mail. Her needs are a lot worse than Cersei's, but Cersei's really tired. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be the wheel. So Seraphina has gotten everything from the mail. It is. So this is the wheel. So let's go ahead and have her read the wheel out loud. Okay, so the wheel of Luna Vale. Luna's wheel has arrived. So heirloom music box. Oh, Claire is calling. Claire, what do you want? Hi, friend. I was wondering if I could stay over at your place for a few days. No, Claire, absolutely not. I met you one time. Okay, so heirloom music box. I love that's named so poorly. Music box EP17 Gin placeholder name. That sounds exactly how it's supposed to. Will be given to Cersei Vale, and then the quaint crowskin journal will be given to Seraphina Vale, as well as the quilted memories will be given to Seraphina Vale. Sims remains preference, so she has a headstone and then a personal note. To my dearest granddaughters, I hope these gifts will send you on the adventures your hearts desire. Aww. Okay, and then Afterlife Anonymous is starting. Oh, girl. Like, just come over here and take a nap. What are you even doing? I mean, besides passing out. But I told you to take a nap forever ago, like before Seraphina even got the wheel. So here are the items that our girls got. Valentina. No, my love life is not for sale. That's definitely not this series. And it's definitely not Cersei if it was one of them. So here we have the music box. So this is her heirloom. And obviously her grandmother thought this fit her. This one's actually a little journal, which I imagine has some secrets in it for our little macabre girly that her grandmother thought fit for her. And then there's one more thing. We have this. So I'm so tempted to sell it, but because she left it for us, we're just going to put it up on the wall in our little shack here. So our girls officially have their heirlooms, and they're going to start trying to figure out, especially Seraphina, what's going on with this little journal and why her grandmother felt the need to leave it to her. So she's just woken up from her nap, and I'm hoping that the Moon Revelry Festival will be starting and our girl can get some free food, because this festival has free food every night. And here it is. They are starting. So I'm just going to have her go ahead and come down here and grab a serving. And also while she's here, I think she can probably find... Which sim is it that is here? I think Akade is here. And maybe we can find out what he's looking for from the Order of Lenore and to work on that quest as well. So our girl's gonna get some free food. Hopefully we can also have some fun while we're here. And I'm pretty sure this is Akade. I'm pretty sure this is... No, that's not. That's Alika. Oh, I thought he would be here. Oh wait, there he is. Order of Lenore. Let's go ahead and give him a respectful introduction. After all, we're trying to find out some things from him. Who are you attracted to? Oh, she's attracted to Tomax. Honestly, I'm here for it. Tomax is one of my favorite pre-made townies. So, we gave him a respectful introduction. Let's make a morbid observation. I don't think we should spread the gloom. That doesn't feel like quite the right thing. We can gossip about neighbors as well. Why not? And then let's see, where is... Activities? Okay, yes. Offer to help with a favor. Let's also see what other things I can see. Interest? Deep thought? Okay, so he's got two different ones. Unfinished business. Love does not cease when death takes hold, but sometimes meaning does. Ghosts get lost, and it can be up to the living to reignite their inner flame. If you see a ghost, show some kindness. Let me know what they say, and you find out. I'm dying to know what makes them stay. Or we can do looking into the hood of the Reaper can really make you reevaluate what matters most. Maybe you understand, maybe you don't, but you look like the type who can lead the way. Earn your keep in this community by helping me sustain some family joy. I might be willing to part with my treasure. Let's have her work on this one. This one feels right for Cersei. So we need to meet a ghost, ask a ghost about unfinished business at Afterlife Anonymous, and then report back to him about it. So she's doing that. While she's doing that, I noticed this pile, which is weird because it says to rummage, which is not... they're usually just dig site, so rummage is strange, but we will rummage if that's what it wants. And there's another one here, so we can rummage in it as well. And hopefully she can get some collectibles that way. Then after that, I think we'll have her come and do a little ghostly gavote. Just because I think that'll be fun. I do think I'm gonna send Cersei down here as well. And have her come give him a friendly introduction. Because I think I'm gonna have her work on the other tasks for him. Everyone's having a ball, and I feel like we should be able to get her fun up here because listening to music is fun. And so I'm hoping that we can get her fun up. Dancing's also fun, so I'm hoping that if we take care of all these things, we can finally get her needs. Oh, we got a new tarot card, the moon. The moon. Howl at the moon while its followers bask in the luminous glow. This dim cast reveals one's own dreams and intuition quite brightly. Walk the delicate line between the caution of society and the fury of the natural world, for it's often difficult for one to discern the right path. Okay, that's really cool. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's try and hopefully get her fun up doing a little dancing. This better get her fun up. If not, I think maybe fire dancing gets your fun up a lot. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, it's going up. Also, is this the Wednesday dance? It definitely is. Look at her. Look at her go. Yes, queen. Turn it up. Turn it up. Okay, Cersei's here. So, she's attracted to Ikade, but it's okay. Let's discuss neighborhood changes. And then we need to do the same thing for him. So activities, and let's offer to help with a favor. I also think she would like to look at the ancestor. So let's have her come and look. I feel like she'd be so curious about what it all means. And she's going to work on the small things. So she needs to search for frogs at Family Day, purchase a toy, and deliver the toy to the widowed father. Like, that definitely fits for her. She's also going to take a moment to take it all in. And see the ancestor and view it. I think they're also technically supposed to swim at this festival. No one's swimming though. Can she also rummage? The colossal monument towering over Whispering Glen is shrouded in mystery. Scholars believe it's an effigy of a long dead ruler carved into the cliff, but its origins remain unclear. Paranormal enthusiasts claim the full moon tears are linked to the netherworld, while scientists argue they are merely floodwater runoff from the baleful bog. These tears have etched deep grooves into the stone, hinting at ancient rituals. Today, the ancestor attracts nature lovers to its scenic waterfall and contributes to inspire those who practice ancient rites during the full moon. And then she also got the moon card. How are you doing? Oh, her phone's all the way up. Okay, it is like after midnight. So I am going to just send both the girls. Ooh, a frog. I am going to send both the girls back home and let them sleep for the night. And then hopefully we can go into work again tomorrow. And we can see how they do. Hopefully she'll get like hopefully her needs will get taken care of while she's at work. I forgot to see what their extra traits were. Oh, this is actually perfect. Cersei's a gifted writer. She's not very good at cooking, which is fine. She's a programming genius, which kind of works. And she's not good with music, and she does not want children right now. Serafina is naturally good at video gaming. She doesn't really care about having kids. She's a natural chef, not very good at gardening, and not very good at music. Honestly, these are both kind of perfect for them. They also don't have any grief yet, though they both have had their first loss. So I am curious about that. So I'm just going to let these two sleep through the night, and we will see them in the morning and see how their second day of work does for them. Okay, Cersei's actually the first one up, and she sadly doesn't have work today, so she's not going to be able to help us get any money. And she is disgusting. Like, absolutely filthy. I think she's going to cry it out a little bit to try to help her with her grief, which I think makes perfect sense. She's also hungry, so she can grill or something, but I'm kind of hoping that, like, if we do nothing while we're gone at work, she'll just kind of take care of herself. I am going to go ahead and breed these frogs. The fact that you can make frogs heirlooms is phenomenal. We did also get a good frog. That's what I like to see, girls. If I give you this 120 simoleon frog and you breed it. Girl, not you getting me two of the cheap frogs. It's fine. It's fine. We'll sell these couple of items. Oh, you also have to go. I guess I was so focused on her being filthy that I didn't realize she has to pee too. We'll try and make it to the bathroom. That's right here. See, I found it. You know, one of the good things about them being sad is that they're too sad to be too uncomfortable. Ooh. People started planting things over here. Ooh, when I get back from work, I'm going to have to plant those. But we're going to have to go to work with Serafina because we have to go to 2 active days to get promoted. So hopefully after today, we'll get promoted and get a little bit of boost in income. And we can get them a little bit of a nicer somewhere to stay. So emergency. There's an afterlife emergency. The netherworld portal has malfunctioned, causing things from the other side to spill over into this world. Grimm really needs your help to get things back in order. Hazard pay not included. So the first thing whoa, okay. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. This money needs to go somewhere and quick. And I heard through the grapevine that you were a good upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Listen, buddy, part of life planning is for your death. You should write up a will when you're ready to choose who's going to inherit your simoleons, your heirlooms, and your kids. I did mine on the computer, but you can call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too, if you want to. Just make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. Honestly, I know this is just going to give them money, and it's rags to riches, but it's in the game, so we have to go for it. Free money. I feel like it's basically just a tutorial to try to get you to write a will, but we made 4,000 simoleons, so my girls are going to be looking good by the time we're done with this. She has really got to go, so let's send her upstairs. And, oh, I forgot there's a shower here. Okay, yeah, let's use the toilet and take a shower. Like, our girls' needs are so fulfilled. Oh, there's a shower. toilet down here. I did not realize that. I thought it was strange that there wasn't a bathroom downstairs, but that's what I get for like not paying attention. No, come use the toilet and take a shower. Cause I mean, we're wasting work day here. You gotta do a little something. What can I have you do here? All I can have her do is care for herself, and she honestly probably cannot successfully care for herself because there's nothing at their home, but that's fine. Oh, she had a eureka moment from being a genius. Love that, babe. Geek cons in town, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and start working on the things we need to do. So let's repair the scribble, and then we need to expel the mischievous ghost. Find the ghost hiding in an eerily floating object and select expel ghost to banish them from the office. We also need to close some netherworld fissures. So find the fissures located on the lot and select to close. My showers have been bugged for the longest. Like, nothing ever happens with them. Ooh, there's a fissure though. Oh, we can reach into it. Obviously, we're going to reach into it. That makes sense. Like, I don't feel like Seraphina is like the most logical sim. So like, obviously she's going to reach into it. Oh, I love that these windows are broken. Come on, fix it. You got it, girl. How's our job performance? Oh, it's like excellent. So she'll be great. And we just got the handiness skill. Oh, she's feeling playful being around Grim again. Love that for you, babe. Love that that's all it takes. Oh, also she's officially not grieving anymore. Like, she doesn't have her sadness anymore. But these two didn't get grief, which I've actually messed around with this a little bit, and they got grief last time, but I guess it's fine. Good instinct. Shoving a hand into the horrifying steaming freezer got Seraphina a prize. Check in her inventory for jeweled gold perica? Perica? I think that's probably right. Okay. That sounds like that should be worth a lot of money. Oh. Oh, it is. She got one of the frogs. Okay, well, we gotta reach in again. Because she just got a 10,000 simoleon frog. That feels like a bit much, but I have to go with it. I just can't. I have to sell it. I just have to. Honestly, love that for you, sweetie. Okay, she got a spotted leaf frog that time. I mean, we're getting frogs. Frogs seems to be our things to get, but we're just gonna reach into all of them. Can something bad happen to me with this? Because so far so good. Like, I'm really being rewarded for my bad behavior, and I don't see how I'm gonna change. Let's see, where's another fissure? Here it is, right outside. We're gonna reach into this one too, because like I said, I've only been rewarded for my decisions, so how am I gonna learn a lesson if it's never bad? Okay, I need to be looking for something that's haunted. Yeah, no, it's always good, so I'm just gonna do it. Oh, here it is. This bookshelf is haunted. Let's expel the ghost. We're at a bronze, and I'm assuming we should be gold for the day, but honestly, at this point, doesn't matter that much, because we have this 10,000 simoleon frog, so obviously I want to reach the top of this career, but... Oh! Oh, she collected them! Oh yeah, also let's check our soul quota. Let's make sure everything's good with that. I didn't look at it yesterday when we were at work, so I need to check it today. What are we looking like? We've done one soul, and I'm assuming that I just got another one? Like, was that ghost a soul just now? Oh, I guess not. Whatever. Well, hopefully I got it with the one that I've done. Your current soul quota with personal and your netherline contributes is set at 3 out of 25. Grim will review the reaping reports every 7 days. Okay, so am I just real behind, or how's that going for me? Our girl's gonna have her a little microwave food, which I think is fine. Get you a little microwave snack. She's hungry. She deserves it. It's like a Hot Pocket. Girl, why are you carrying that like that? Yeah, they're Hot Pockets. Pepperoni pizza roll up. Love that, babe. Okay, let's go ahead and... we need to recalibrate Grimm's slablet. So we'll do that while we're up here. I feel like there's a few slablets around. I don't know if all of them count as Grim Slablet or what, but doesn't matter. We'll work on it. I feel like we're going to need thanatology skill, and we're only level 1, so we might as well have her look up some historical deaths while we're at work today. And then we will have to socialize with our coworkers and work on fixing up that portal. But we got it. We got our promotion, so our girl's going to be on to level 2 before the next part. That's so exciting. I did watch Lil Simsy like speed running this career, and she said she got promoted every day, but I don't know if it's every day after this, because you have to do 2 active work days to get promoted, or if they changed it. But it's fine. We'll get promoted today, and that's what matters. We also made like 14,000 simoleons today at work, so Seraphina's kind of pulling all the weight for the family. Cersei's just at home sad because she can't take care of herself at all. Okay, end of shift. Seraphina did all right today. Dust off the robe and try not to be so grim next time. She's been promoted to receptionist. She will now make an additional $6 per hour for a grand total of $31 per hour. And she's received the following bonus: 254 simoleons, with her next shift beginning tomorrow at 9 a.m. So basically her shift stays the same. So we're going to head home, and I'm going to sell this frog, obviously, and we're going to see, okay, who are all you people? Let's go ahead and give a friendly introduction to, what's his name? Ravenwood? Just because he seems like a sim that belongs to this world. Oh no, she's got grief. Whether it be a divorce, loss of a job, or losing a loved one, grief is a normal, albeit tough part of life that every sim has to navigate. Cersei has been feeling pretty down during this difficult time. With the blues grief type, Cersei might feel more inclined to cry it out and feel sad emotions more frequently. Cersei will lean towards more gloomy interactions and might seem a bit more melancholic than usual. For more information on this grief type and grief coping can be found in the traits section of the Simology panel. Aww. I was just saying that they had gotten over their like sadness, but she actually has the blues type. Missing them from grieving, continuing on is one thing, living each day on top of that is another. The most Cersei can do is take it one day at a time. Oh, I think it's in the Simology panel. Yeah, blues grief. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, so Sims can cope positively by attending grief counseling, reading, painting, improving their logic skill, practicing wellness, or playing instruments. These activities can help lift their spirits and provide a healthy outlet for their emotions. Oh, that's actually really sweet. And now that I've seen that, I do like the idea of her getting into wellness. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of time to see if we can't get a few more simoleons. So I'm just going to sell all these things. And I'm going to work on putting together a little house for them. I'm a little bit sad because we actually don't have... We don't have Luna's tombstone, which actually makes me sad, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna work on this build real quick. I'm not gonna take y'all with me because y'all know what kind of builder I am, and I just can't have y'all seeing me building. So I'll be back once I got a little something built for them. Okay, so this is terrible, but this is what I have so far. So they do have a full kitchen back there. I have 2 little beds, one for each of my twins. I did get a yoga mat. Honestly, Cersei's an icon for hopping immediately into the correct bed. Like, she can see the aesthetic. I love that for her. And then I got them a bathroom. It's a little bit hard trying to blend the aesthetics, so I need to work on that because the house is eventually probably going to be like 2 townhomes with one dark side and one light side, But for now, we just kind of have to stick everything where we can. They have quite a bit of money left, so I can do a lot more work. But I just wanted to get a little something to end off this part. So this is where I'm going to end the first part of this series. We definitely got really lucky when it comes to money. So from here, I think we'll be able to spend a lot more time just exploring the pack. So make sure you let me know all your thoughts about the pack and this series so far down below. I want to say thank you so much for watching. As absolutely always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. And I will see you all next time. Bye.